it is, and that's my favorite line. Because when you don't have the time for whatever reason, it's not that you can't learn it, it's just that I didn't have the time to put it in. So my grade is what my grade is, not because I don't know that I'm not because I can't learn it, it's because I didn't have the time to learn it.
I had to go to sleep after 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Like,
and so the consequence is what the consequence is, but it shouldn't impact. It shouldn't impact how you feel about yourself, how you feel about how you can learn. You should have confidence that you can learn it. You know. So but the grade is what the grade is. So like I failed one of my classes in graduate school. My mom passed away. Well, actually, she had quadruple bypass, but she was very sick, right? Very sick, and so I didn't have time to study. I took time, but I traveled 3 or 4 hours, traveled to go and see her and spend a lot of time with her, and I just didn't have time to study. And it was too late for me to drop the class. So hey, it is what it is. So failed it big time. And it didn't matter when I went to the professor and said, hey, I've got a sick mom, blah, blah, blah. It didn't matter. It's like, well, I didn't do that. But, I didn't bother going there because I knew it didn't matter. So I just took the class again. Of course, I got an A the next time I took it, but that stayed in my report. And it's not like hardly did you great forgiveness. It's still there. What's great forgiveness? Great forgiveness is if you get an F or a D, and sometimes a C, you're allowed to replace a C.
as many times, like,
Not as many
I don't
times as
plan
you
on
want.
doing it at all, but I'm
Not
just
as many
curious.
times as you want. A C you can only replace once, but an F and a D you can replace. You can replace. So if you get an F in something, you can do great forgiveness, take it again, and they won't put that F in. It'll go in your average until you get the new grade, and then they'll take it out, and you won't be part of the average.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. But it's still on your report. So if you go to another school, and that school doesn't have grade forgiveness, they can opt to put it back in. Yeah, it just depends on the school afterward. You can go to another school. So you don't want to transfer that in. So you might want to not transfer that in. Now, if you took it again and you got a good grade on it, so you want to transfer that course, they'll bring both of them in. Yeah, and then they may end up transferring that in. So it just depends on the school. For Kaiser's policy, it's great forgiveness. They do not have it to do after you get the new replacement. Until you get that replacement, it's going to be part of that. So that's kind of nice to know, right? So if something happens in your wrong class, something's going to go. Right? And in my case, it stayed in the record. It was funny because one of the deans, they were checking because like I have a minor, like computer science. I've got a couple of minors. So they were checking to see if I could teach a software engineering class until they found an instructor. So I said, okay, now they only gave me 1 week to prepare. Okay? So I'm teaching a software engineering class, right? And so they were looking at my records, all my courses and stuff, and she saw the F. She goes, you got an F? I said, yeah. It's like, Jesus, like, I mean, she just couldn't believe it, And so everything said, yeah, well, she said, what happened? I said, well, life, life happened. So it doesn't mean anything. That's what I'm over with. I'm just over it, And when I got my first B, it was devastating, right? And I'm thinking, what am I
That's how I felt in my last class.
Huh?
That's how I felt in my last
you
class.
gotta get over that.
A B? What?
You get over it. A grade doesn't
I don't make B's.
It doesn't mean, I know it's how you get your foot in the door, you have to get it. But it doesn't define who you are. It doesn't define who you are.
A B?
You know who you are. You know what you're capable of doing. Your grades should reflect what you're doing, but life happens, so your grades are not going to always reflect what you are, and it's okay, and I always look, and I'm glad I got that F. It kind of, took me off my high horse, and say, hey, like, get off me. It's like, so what? You're gifted, you got a gift, but you don't have to flaunt it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gifted, Everyone has a gift in some form or another. You're all, what I told you that from the beginning, the way you're wired a certain way. And if we're all wired the same, then we never have diversity, we never be able to work together. But everybody's wired differently so that we can work together and as a whole, do something brilliant. You know, right? So you just have to figure out how you're wired and use it, you know, to be happy with what you're doing, you know. That's the bottom line. I don't know how we're going to do grades.
Oh, I asked about the grades.
Oh, you asked, okay. All right, who's the next question? Next question was number 14 or whatever we're doing.
Yeah, graph the equation 9y negative 7 equals negative 79.
79? Okay, this, you should automatically know, is a special line. Special line, because one of the letters is missing. It does not, this does not go to the standard form, it is not the slope intercept form. When one letter is missing, when your X is missing, then this is a special line, and a special line, and particularly when X is missing, that special line is called the horizontal. It's a horizontal line. When X is missing, the special line's a horizontal line, Y equals a number. And when you graph it, you just go to where that number is and you do a horizontal line through it. So a horizontal line through that number on Y-axis. So whatever that number is on the Y-axis, you want a horizontal line through it. And when you have a horizontal line, that's also known as a flat line. And by default, flat lines have slope 0. So you automatically know the slope when you have a horizontal line. There's no work to do. And when whatever that number is that you get for the Y, that's the horizontal line that goes through it. So you go through that Y with the horizontal line, through that Y. All right, everybody clear on how to do it? All right, so this is a horizontal line, but you have to get the number. So you have to transpose.
Okay.
So you get 9y is equal to negative 79 plus a 7. So 9y is negative 72, and then you're going to divide by 9. So you get negative 8. So your y is equal to negative 8. So when you graph it, you just identify negative 8 on the y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the y-axis. And you put a horizontal line through it. So horizontal line through it.
That's pretty easy.
Very easy. You have to know this. There is no method that will do it. Now, the only other way you can do this is by graph it, by plotting points. When you're missing an X, that means X can be any number. When X is missing, that means X can be any number you want. X can be any number you want. Can be any number. So I can have a 4, comma, negative 8. I can have a 2, negative 8. I can have a 3, negative 8. I can have a negative 10, negative 8. My y is fixed, but my x can be any number you want. And when you graph this, it's going to be, okay, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 8. 2, negative 8, negative 1. All the negative 8s. That's why it's a horizontal line, because the negative 8 is fixed. The y is fixed. Doesn't matter what x is, your y is fixed, so it makes a horizontal line. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, and then your other special line is when y is missing. So if you have x equals 5, y is missing, then this special line is a vertical line, and m is undefined. It's a vertical line, up and down, going through the x number. Let's say this is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, vertical line going through x is 5. Okay? Vertical line goes through x is 5. That's a vertical line. So, if y is missing, then vertical line. So, opposite of the axis. You go with y is missing because y is missing. So that's vertical. How come it's a vertical line? It's because x is fixed. And if x is fixed, x stays the same, but your y is changing. Well, that brings you points up and down. Because y is changing, but x is not. So that's why you get a vertical line. So the guy who's missing, you can do anything you want. Do anything you want. Okay, everybody like how that works, the special line?
Yeah.
All right, so
Yes.
the next one, I think, is it, Giovanna?
Yes. 13 is written equations, the line passing through the given points, and the given points are 5 and negative 37. And negative 426.
And they want you to find what?
Write an equation of the line.
Okay, now, the equation that I gave you on that paper was before I saw the equation on the board of radiation therapy and radiation test. So I was walking by and I saw they had the equation of a line, but they had a different formula than I had in here, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna use the new formula, I'm gonna use their formula. So that's how they use it in the real world, and it makes more sense. Okay, so my formula, or the one in the book, is y minus y sub 1 equals m, open parenthesis, x minus x sub 1. What this means is that you have to calculate a slope with these 2 points, and I can do that. And then y1, x1, that's one of these points, and I usually make that the first point. And then this y and that x that don't have a subscript, that has to stay, because if you don't have those, you don't have an equation. All right. So these guys, this guy stays, and this guy gets calculated, and this guy gets replaced with 5, and this guy gets replaced with negative 37. Replaced with negative 37. So this number is negative 37, and this guy is a 5. This guy gets calculated with these 2. This one stays up. So these don't have subscripts. Everybody following me? Right, now, this is the formula that I have in my notes, but what I saw on the board is this guy, he was transposed.
Oh my God. Fit check.
Why would she tell you to drop the class, though? It's Angel.
Because she's a fucking weirdo.
What the?
Weird said because of your attitude.
What attitude?
And your conversation.
But you don't have an attitude.
I guess you're supposed to come here and perform for the costume and then sit down. Girl, you know,
I will say, I don't know. She can't tell you to drop the class. She lost her mind. Because of your attitude. I wish a teacher would tell me to drop the class because because of my attitude. I ain't dropping nothing. Detention for attitude, whatever. Mumbo jumbo. A bunch of stuff that doesn't even apply. Just tell me how to get the answer. I don't need to know all this other stuff.
I just feel like she's really passive aggressive. I don't have time for that shit. And if you don't want nobody asking questions, maybe you should be a teacher.
Exactly. She told me the other day, talk about, Jesus, just pay attention. I was like, I'm sitting here paying attention. I just asked you a simple question. How did we get to this answer? Oh, bet. Nobody likes her. Nobody likes her. See? They just sit here talking about how much they don't like her. This is my outfit today. I think it's cute. Simple but cute. Let's go back in this class because I don't want her talk about my attitude. Like, you get with me, you won't even have to worry about college, but I support you through your education, though. Just let me know. Aw, no, I like that. That's so sweet. All right, let's try to go back in here and finish for the day. Let's go get this work. Nobody likes her though. Those lips look amazing. Thank you. I need some fresh air though. I need some fresh air. Let's go get some fresh air for a few minutes. Dropped the class because of her attitude. What? Look. We'll get there. Just gotta keep showing up. But I'm not there yet. Oh, they got a food truck. Let's see what they got. Last time I got food truck food, I wasn't too impressed. But it looks like this. You have beautiful lips. Thank you. Let's see what they have. What is this? Scully's? What do they have? Waffles and ham and turkey and cheese bagels. Classic espresso. I think I'll probably just get a little iced coffee. I like to support the small businesses, but you have beautiful lips. Thank you. Nod your head if you let me take you out. I think I'm just gonna get like a, that milk sitting there is turning me off though. Man. I don't know. I want to go home. Especially now that I know it's not just me that doesn't like the teacher. I want to get like, what is that? It looks good.
Three Musketeers. It's room.
Okay.
So, and then he just got the honeybee latte, so we'll see how
Can I try this lavender, rose, and vanilla? But I want it like that, like an iced coffee.
That one is also really good.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Anytime, yo.
Rat Tech.
I All right, have a good one, guys.
Anything else for you? Take it easy, guys. Good, good. What would this be? Alright. And I ran out of our normal size cup, so the cup's gonna be a little smaller, but I'm gonna discount you for it.
I don't know. Like, if you use one app for a long time, it'll just overheat.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate
What's
it.
your name, man?
Angel.
Angel? Nice to meet you. Angel.
Nice to meet you.
We got a busy day or a bored day? ahead
A
of you?
boring day. I have a teacher. I won't say who it is, but nobody likes her.
That's alright. You gotta have at least one of those.
I just went in the bathroom to like take a break, and the other students were in there saying how much they hate her. I was like, oh, it's not just
dropping.
yeah.
That's alright.
So just trying to get through this class, and then good thing is I'll be done with math after this class.
Nice. That's funny. I always loved math.
Really?
Math was always my favorite subject. So, math and English. I got tired of science quickly.
Yeah.
This is why I couldn't do nursing. Too much science.
Yeah, it's a lot of science. I
Yeah.
like science though.
Yeah,
That's like my favorite.
see why.
Yeah.
What are you studying for?
RN.
Oh, you're going to be an RN?
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna be making jack.
I know.
Driving ice clips around.
I know.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited.
Yeah. That's a good degree to get. You can go anywhere in the world, really.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you.
Anytime.
When will you guys be back?
We're here every Tuesday from 7 to 10 to 11. I'm
Okay.
probably about to roll out of here pretty soon.
Okay.
Dying.
It's hot.
It's hot.
All right. Thank
All right.
you.
Nice to meet you, Angel.
Nice to meet you too. You too. All right, y'all. I got my little iced coffee. It's like, what did it say? Like lavender something? You gonna fly me out? Wait, I don't taste the lavender. It's good, but I don't taste no lavender. I am pretty. I'm just looking at my reflection. I just love myself. I think everybody should. I got a little legs out today. See? See? You could tell that I run. I am not intelligent. Have I lost my sense? Why would you say that? Be nice. This is the best ginger ale. Well, I put him in timeout for 10 seconds. I bet you he'd be the first one to come back. He can't wait for them 10 seconds to come back. To be up so he could come back. Mmm. Ginger ale is good, right? We gotta go back in here, y'all. Let's just wrap it up.
This top or the bottom? Okay, well, we're gonna do a test. Test. I'm gonna take the point 0, take this point 0, and I'm gonna plug that point into the original problem. Not this problem. This is the original. It's the original. So I'm gonna plug into y bigger than negative 2x plus 3. I'm plugging into the original. Following what I'm doing? I'm taking 0 and plugging it in. This guy is going into the x and this guy is going into the y. Just plug those two numbers in. I'm testing the point to see if it makes this equation true. I'm testing for true or false. That's what I'm testing for. True or false. Is it true or is it false when I plug that in? So let's plug it in. 0 bigger than negative 2 times 0 plus 3. Is 0 question mark? Is 0 bigger than 3? True or false? True or false? Question mark. Am I saying
False.
question? False. It's false. This false means when you plug in, false means that 0 is not a solution. That means 0 is not good. It's not a good point. It's not a solution. 1, 0 side. But what's the 0 side? Which side has 0 on? Above or below? This is a 0 side. This is 0 side. Well, I put 0 in there. It's not good. I don't want the 0 side. So I do not want this side. So hence I shade this one. There's only two sides. You don't want one, you've got to shade the other. That's why the 0 is a nice test. If it works for 0, it has to work for everything. If it doesn't work for 0, it doesn't work for any of the points down there. Only need 1 point to count. How do you feel about that shading? Not that bad, right? You know the procedure. You know the steps. Okay, and then what's the last? Is it almost done? 17. Oh, 17? Okay, what's the next one? Uh-huh.
Given the
Okay,
function, what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Given the function find the indicated value.
Okay, so now we have function label, f of x. That's how you read it, f of x. That's how you read it. And then what is f of x equal to?
X squared,
Uh-huh,
negative 2x,
uh-huh.
plus 7.
Okay, and then what output do they want you to find? I mean, what input are they giving you to get the
It
output?
says f, and then
F
negative,
of,
negative 3.
so they want you to find f of negative 3. By this notation, they're telling you that x is negative 3. which means I'm gonna put -3 in there, I'm gonna put -3 there. X is -3, which means -3 is going here and here.
Okay.
That's what it means.
Okay.
You following?
Yes.
So it's a nice way of telling you what they want you to replace X with without having to say all the words. So I love
Right.
it, that's words. All symbolic.
So you just solve for
Yeah,
X
well, you're
now.
not- Well, yeah, you can call it solve for it, but I'm just plugging it in and evaluating. So
Okay.
f of -3 equals -3 quantity squared minus 2 times -3 plus 7. Just replace the x with -3.
Okay.
This is replace all x's with -3. That's
We
what
know
you're
how to do
doing.
that.
That's what this notation is telling you to do. Replace all x's with -3. That's simple. And then do the math. So this is going to be 9 plus 6 plus 7, that's 9 plus 13, that's 22. I mean, that really was kind of easy question, when you know how to read it. So you have negative, 2 negatives positive 9.
Yeah.
And then -2 times 3 is positive 7. And then positive 7, that's 13, and I just add 9. You can add it any order you want.
So one,
Did I get it wrong?
no. I have a question. The equation is f, parentheses, x inside of
Yeah,
it.
f of -3.
F of negative. What did you do with the, oh, okay, never mind. Sorry.
What?
I just looked here. I was wondering what you did with the part that was on the other side of the equal sign?
Oh, the f of?
Yeah.
Nah, just kept them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a name, he's like a Y, but just a fancy long thing, the f label.
Okay.
So f of -3 is equal to f of -3 equals 22. But if I make a point of that, Elisa, the point would be -3, comma, f of -3, because you have, because, you know, f of x is the same as y, just a new name for it. So f comma f of x, this is the same as y, just a new name. So if x is -3 and f of x, that's 22, because it's f of -3, but f of -3 is 22. So it means it's the same as y, just a new name for it.
Okay. I
Mhm.
was thinking back to how we were like,
The domain and the range.
solving, yeah, like solving where I see two. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a little while to get used to. Did you have that in high school? Did you have that?
So I only took up it's like geometry in high school.
I had algebra 1.
Like I think, but it's been so long.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you don't look that old. You say, so, it's been so long. Like what? 6 months?
I don't know, I'm 22.
No way. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. 22. Yeah, you're older. That's good. That's good. So 22, yeah, that's been a while. You're right, it's now 4 years. You've been a lot.
And I've been like skipping out on that.
Yeah, well, that's, yeah, you is a lot. Yeah, that's okay, but, you know, 4 years is a long time. Yeah. I know, time goes by so fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so you haven't used the system, right? Like you haven't taken, like you didn't take basic, right?
No, like I've kind of been running from that. I did all my other courses in college and I did like,
X is 22.
It's not really that, not really that. You just need more confidence.
yeah.
And you need to wake up, like you need to wake up, it's been sleeping for a while, it's been a long time, 4 years is a long time. Yeah, so you're kind of like have to wake up all those cells. Is it coming back to you a little bit though, do you think? Coming back to you? I think
Okay, number
Next one.
18, number 19.
Number 19? Huh? Yeah. 19 is graph. 18 is graph the next one.
Oh,
And then 19 is graph. The next F guy?
Yeah, this
All right,
is
let's
the-
just do the next F guy. Let's do the next F guy, which is number, what number is that?
18.
All right, you want to read that one to me? That's okay. You want to read it? F of what? F of X equals?
4 minus, or negative 7x.
squared.
Negative 7x. Negative equals negative 7x
No, I'm
squared.
sorry, 4.
Oh,
Negative
4.
7x squared.
4
Negative 7x squared.
negative 7x. Oh, like that.
No,
4
yeah.
negative 7.
And then the f of x is 9. So
F of 9. All right, so f of 9 means I'm going to put a 9 just there. So this is going to be 4 minus negative, 4 negative 7, 9 quantity squared. So this is 4 negative 7 times 81, which equals 4 negative, and then if I do the this is the multiplication. 7 times 1 is 7, 7 times 8 is 5, 6, so 4 minus 5, 6, 7. And then if, so I know I'm in debt, if I subtract the 4, then my debt is going to be 5, 6, maybe 5, 6. So everybody to write this one?
Yes.
Number 19? The 19 is a graph, right?
Yes.
Now, when you do this graph, it's going to be year 2005 or whatever the year is that they want, and then just kind of ballpark it. I think it's under 30%, is approximately 28. But this question will be a multiple choice on the test, so
Okay.
you should be able to figure it out. On this one, it doesn't, it isn't
Oh,
multiple
this
choice,
is easy?
but it's just making sure you can read the graph. It's all
Okay.
this test, is making sure you can read a graph. All right, are we okay with number 19, reading that graph?
Is something like the number 19 gonna be on the final?
No, I don't think it's
Oh.
on the final. Well, how you know is look at the packet that I gave you. to
Okay,
do the final.
yes.
It's not in there, it's not on the final.
Okay.
That packet is all the questions that are on the final, all 25 of them, okay?
Got it.
All right, so that one, I don't believe I saw that on that packet. I don't believe that question is in that. So it's not going to be on the final. All right, so then the last question, which is the grand finale, is what they want you to do. They want you to solve the system. All right, so we need, this is called the system of equations. What this means is that if I was to graph these two lines, if I graph them individually, unless they're parallel, they will intersect. Now,
Okay.
when they intersect, that point that they intersect means that point satisfies both of them. So by you solving the system, you're actually finding the point of intersection that will make both sentences true. So that's what you're looking for, the point of intersection, where they cross. They can cross. Now, if there is no point of intersection, you try to solve and you can't solve for it, that means that they're parallel lines. But these won't be parallel lines. Right, so, I'm gonna, and the method I'm gonna use to solve that, solve the solution, the point of intersection, is gonna call the elimination method. Eliminate means I'm gonna get rid of one letter and solve for the other letter. And then I'll use substitution to find the other letter that I got rid of. So I'm gonna use elimination and substitution. Right, so go ahead and read the two equations to me. Nicole, you wanna read the two equations to me? You do number 20?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, number 19, we just know how to read the
Oh,
graph.
gotcha. Okay. Find the solution to the system using the addition elimination method.
Elimination method.
First one is 2x plus 12y equals negative 80.
Okay.
Second one is 10x plus 2y equals 64.
Okay. Now, the way I did it in my notes is because I wanted to show you something. I'm not gonna do it the way I did it in my notes, because I want to show you that it doesn't matter what number you choose that you want these two numbers to be. Because the goal is that whatever number you want these to be, they have to be opposite. So when I add these two together, it's a 0. So in order to get a 0, the number has to match, but one of them has to be negative, the other one has to be positive. What number you want to make these match doesn't matter. That's why I'm going to do it a little bit different. What I did in my notes is I changed this to be a 20, I changed this to be a negative 20, or whatever. They're both 20, but they're going to, one's negative, right? And if you add a negative 20 to 20, you get a 0. But I used a 20. But that's too big. I can make these numbers match with less effort than I did on my paper. My paper, to make each one a 20, didn't have to multiply one by 10 and then multiply the other one by 2. Well, that's extra work. I can still make both of these the same with less work. What if I just multiply multiply this guy by -5. Then what would this number be if I multiply this by -5? Yeah, so why, then I don't even have to mess with this guy. That's the reason why I did it the way I did in the paper, to show you that it doesn't matter what number you want those to be, as long as they're opposites, it doesn't matter. But why make more work for yourself? Following me? So I'm not gonna do what I did in my paper. I'm gonna do the least amount of work and just change one of them to be the -10, because I can. Now, the only time you would have to mess with both is when these numbers have nothing in common, and then you have to multiply. But when they have some commonality, I'm gonna use that to my advantage. So I'm only gonna multiply this one by -5, and leave the other one alone. That's less work than what I did in my paper. Does that make sense? So now what I'm gonna get, my new equation is gonna be -10x minus 60y equals 400. Because I'm timing it. Whatever you do to him, you gotta time to everybody. So this is -10, this is gonna be -60, and 2 negatives are positive, 5 times 8 is 40, so it's 400. Okay? You good?
Yes.
And then underneath, I'm not messing around with him, so I just copy him over. 10x plus 2y equals 64. He just gets copied. Alright? Very good?
Yes.
Now we add these two. We add them. Because that's going to eliminate my x. My x, when I add these, the x will go away. Because 0 times x is 0. So these guys are gone. Hence the name elimination process. Now I'm just down to y. X is gone, and I combine these. And if I owe 60 and I have 2, I owe 58. Y equals 464. 464. I divide both sides by 58, -58. Y is equal to 464 divided by -58. One negative, the negative stays. And then if I do this division 4 times, I believe 4 times 8 is 64. So this is going to be -8. Okay. Any questions with that? All right? Alright, so I found y. Y is equal to -8. Now, I can do the elimination method. I can try to get rid of the y and get rid of the y. But I'm not going to do elimination first. I'm going to do the substitution method. So my first step, once I find one of the letters, I'm not going to do elimination again. I'm going to do substitution for the next letter. Doesn't matter which one of the original you pick. I always pick the end, the last one, because I messed around with that one. Whichever one I did mess around with, that's what I'm going to use. So 10x plus 2y equals 64. And I know that y is equal to -8. I know that, and I'm going to change that y to -8, and then I'm going to solve that. I need 2 letters. I'm going to use my information on the y to help me get x. It's called substitution. I'm going to use my y to help me find x. Do you follow what I'm doing? So put that down, write that down. Use the y that you found to help you find x. That's substitution. That's substituting things. It doesn't matter which equation you use for substitution. Okay? Doesn't matter which one you use to substitute. You ready for me to continue? Let me know. Okay, ready for me to move on?
Yes.
All right, so we got 10x plus 2 times -8 equals 64. I'm going to do this math. I get 10x minus 16 equals 64. Then I'm going to transpose that 16 because I'm solving for x. 10x is equal to 64 plus 16, which is 80. You have 70 and then plus the 46 is 10. It's going to be 80. 10x equals to 80. So what is x equal to? 80 divided by 10, which is positive. X is positive. So your x is positive 8. Your y is -8. So the point is 8, -8. That's the point. So you make a point out of it. And that's your answer. Any questions on how to do the Graham Finale question? Good?
Nope, that's pretty easy.
Who wants to stay for me to help them, and who wants to go to the lab? You want to stay? Okay, good, good, that's one. You? All right, if you are going to do homework and do it at home, then I'll see you Thursday. So if you want to go to the lab, you can go to the lab and finish up if you like. tomorrow I am here at 9, I have a class at 9, and I end at about 1, so I can see you either before 9 or after 1. Okay.
Tomorrow?
After 12.
Did you say tomorrow?
Yes, on Wednesday, yes. Well, you don't have to.
But I want to, so I'm gonna need to do that. So if I would reach out to you, better email or
Well, actually, I mean, you probably don't need a whole lot of time. I'm free, I will be free from 10:30 to 11:30.
Okay.
Yeah, from 10:30 to 11:30. Because I'm finished with my math student at around 10:30. And she comes in at 9, I only have one student who just comes in. And then I have my next class starts at 11:30. So I'm usually, I don't really have much to do between 10:30 and 11:30.
Can I swing by 2 around that time? Okay.
Yeah, 10:30 to 11:30. Yeah, and even if you come in at 10,
Okay.
you can just hear me and go over some math stuff, same math for the one person who's here.
Oh,
All right, you guys have a good weekend.
thank you. See you on Monday. There's no test on Monday, right?
Wednesday, tomorrow. Every Monday. We have a Thursday.
So this Monday coming, we have a test.
Oh, the 12th, yeah, it's a Wednesday. I wouldn't, you know.
I'll be studying all weekend, so.
Yeah, I would have, yeah, not done. Oh, yeah, I mean, I can't figure it out. I'm saying, so, is she
Damn.
Yeah, he's saying, well, the picture is, and this, picture of that baby is in my mind.
Keep having to belt. Like, I'm sorry, excuse me.
Because I told them, to give an order in for lunch, I'll pick up lunch in the order. Okay, yes, sir. Don't put tomorrow. No, it's all planned.
Oh, did your daughter have the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
So cool, it's really cool.
She have a boy or a girl? Oh, boys are so much fun.
Yeah, I think they're a little bit easier.
A little bit easy, yeah. Aww.
I have 2 boys on my house.
Boys are fun.
Sometimes I go inside, like,
You can rough them up and beat them up and they just laugh. They don't sit there and cry and whine.
you know, when you go to the doctor, so they ask you, are you safe? I'm like, well, it depends. I have
Aw,
to-
congratulations on the new baby.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. See you Monday.
No, Thursday.
Thursday. Oh, okay. That's why I was like, it's test time already?
No, it's Monday, it's Tuesday. I still have.
Right.
Tuesday.
So Thursday.
Give me some.
Girl, don't do that. Which way is my car? This way? Yeah, don't do that. So we still have another day to freshen up. To brush up and everything before the test. So that's good. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. My car is this way. Well, don't do that. I'll take you through there.
And I've been watching all these.
Yeah, baby. Right. Turn up your life. You want me on drive. I'm always nigga fantasy cause I'm a freaking bitch. Bye y'all. See y'all Thursday. He really dropping the gig. He telling me to keep it down, but I'm not hearing it. Baby, for you. Everybody can't fuck me, boo. And we don't fuck you. If you fuck me right, I'll cash out on you too. If you want it, if you want it, if you want, that's if you want it. Boy, don't do that. I'll take you through the. I'm just happy because I still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to study for this test. So now what's all that shit y'all was talking when I was in that class? No. What's all that shit? What's all that shit y'all was talking? Now I could talk back. What's up? What's up? What was said? What was said? Cause we could do it. We could go. I'm never scared. I'm never scared of no internet shit. Anyway, so what y'all was saying? Y'all was saying that I'm taking 8th grade math, huh? 8th grade math? It is 8th grade math. But that's not my fault. That's what they require for nursing is 8th grade math. Like, I never said that I was like, thank you. See, my sweethearts always give me back. I think the state of Florida is what, or like the nursing association, I'm not sure who put the program together. But it's like, y'all be trying to make a fool of me. Oh, thank you for subscribing. And it's like, I am smart. So, don't do that. You're in Buffalo, New York. Negative people friend, I'm proud of you. Yeah, I'm not even gonna give them any attention. I literally just, I like to stay positive and just ignore the silly people. Because honestly, it does help my stream. Like, every single comment helps. So, thank you for your comments. Also, you were defending me the whole time. Thank you. It looks like you have, like, a lot of hair. And, a goatee and a beard. Cute. I like it. I'm 9.5. That's the best way to always be positive. Yeah, I like being positive and just like, I don't know, it just feels so much better. So my stomach has been kind of like upset for like 3 days, and it's so weird, and I don't know why. And then I just drank that little coffee. I don't know if y'all buy the little coffee, but I feel like the milk was, and I knew it too, because I seen the milk sitting out, and you know how hot it is. And then, so I'm like, dang it, I shouldn't have, no, I'm not married, not yet. I don't know if I'm marriage material, to be honest. I don't know. Math makes my stomach yeah, I think it's the math too, like, and then like yesterday, if y'all was with me yesterday, I cooked tacos, I ate my taco, and then I like laid down for a little bit. Somebody was talking about they like when I lay down and then they just keep themselves busy. Like, that shit had me about to spit out my coffee. I was laughing so hard. No, I don't think I'm about to be sick. I think I just need to go eat a taco and lay down. But I have to go. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get going, and then I can I got a bag for you. I need that. I got a bag for you. Decent lunch for you. Y'all are so sweet. So I'm gonna have my gifts turned on hopefully like around like Halloween time, I'll be able to like be monetized, and I can like get turn my gifts on. So how many of y'all, honestly, if it's 23 people in here right now, how many of y'all would send me gifts if I turn my gifts on? If you think I'm pretty, if you want, like, I don't know, that'll be kind of fun to see, like, what's what. Like, let's get to the bottom of all of these comments. You'll think about it. Okay. Ms. J said yes. Richard said you got me. Okay. So I'm gonna have that soon. I don't really know how it works though. So Liberal Hines. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Mr. Six Figure. Oh, I know you'll send me gifts once I earn mine. I don't know, like, we'll go do something fun. Like, I'm the type, like, I would just spend everything that I get in gifts. Like, I would just spend it back on, like, doing fun stuff. Like, we can go and, I don't know, like, I'll take y'all to the water park. I'll put my phone in, like, a waterproof case. We will do fun stuff. How does that sound? I'm talking about a real water park, like, get your minds out of the gutter. I'm talking about, like, or in the summertime, if it's cold, we could, like, I don't know, we'll go out and go do stuff, go do fun stuff. So, but right now, I'm about to shit. Yeah, Richard, email your number. I can't swim, but I watch. Okay. Make sure you subscribe, Mr. Six Figure. Turn your notifications on if you didn't already, because I'm gonna go live again, like, in a little bit. But I love you guys. Bye. I'll see y'all later. Yeah, I'm in Florida. But I'm gonna call y'all back when I get home and, like, after I eat and, like, calm down a little bit. I'm a little bit, like I just need to sit down and calm down. Let me just lay down and take a nap. But please forgive me. I'm like, just like, sometimes I'm just gonna turn the lives on because I need to hurry up and get monetized, because they just changed the requirements from 4,000 watch hours to 8. Well, it's gonna be 8,000 starting in February. So sometimes I'm probably just gonna, like, turn the camera on and just so that I can get the hours. So I hope that's okay with you guys. But, like, if I'm just lounging asleep, just say hi. Don't be scared to say hi. But all right, y'all, I gotta go. But I love you guys. I will call y'all back when I get home, when I'm just, like, relaxing. Okay?